First exclusive interview on behalf of the accused is counsel Thomas Dickey, attorney for the 26-year-old man charged in the murder of UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Counsel, thank you for joining us.
And thank you, Chris.
So your client had an opportunity to say you got the wrong guy, never did. He apologizes in his manifesto for the pain he has caused. He gave voice to his motivation today in front of the cameras, and yet am I correct that you believe you don't think he did it?
Well, Chris, one thing I always liked about watching you is you're a lawyer, okay? So I don't know if you've done much criminal work or not, but my client hasn't faced any actual criminal charges from New York yet. So he hasn't had an opportunity to make any plea. My anticipation is going to be when and if that happens, he's going to plead not guilty. I mean, we've seen no evidence. We've seen nothing. And I was reminding people today about, you talk about America a little bit and what some wonderful things about this country, and particularly in the criminal justice system, and that's the presumption of innocence. And I don't want people to jump to, these prejudgment things, because nobody would ever want that if they were accused or one of their loved ones were accused. And as the big hearing today, I haven't seen any evidence yet. I don't even know if this is him or whatever. So we're going to test those waters and give the government a chance to bring some evidence forward.
Do the job. Let me ask you something. In terms of developing why he would not be responsible, what understanding do you have about this quiet period that this guy had where nobody could get in touch with him after his surgery, where people were worried about him, that led his family to report him missing? What do you know about that period?
I know nothing about that, Chris, so I wouldn't comment on that, and I would only be speculating, and I don't even know what's out there.
But don't you have to? I mean, that's pretty much all you have, isn't it?
Well, yeah, Chris, and like I said, I'm not, if I disappoint you, I'm sorry and too bad, but I've been involved in this case for, probably less than, 12 hours now. And I've, as a lawyer should do, is I got to look at evidence, and, I'm not going to go by conjecture and opinions and speculation, what people think. We as lawyers look at evidence. So, tomorrow will be another day, and we're gonna start looking into that.
Have you had a chance to speak to your client?
I have.
And how did you meet him in terms of his demeanor and disposition towards this?
As I told everybody today, Chris, my idea was to develop a relationship, a bond, so to speak, an attorney-client relationship, where I want to have him have trust and faith in me, and vice versa. And so I thought that we accomplished that today, and so I'm pleased with that in the short time we've had together.
Is there anything he wanted you to express to the rest of us?
Not really. And if he did, Chris, you're familiar with the attorney-client privilege, and I can't talk, and I won't talk about anything.
That's why I asked you. That's why I asked you, did he ask you to express anything to the rest of us? Not, did he tell you a secret that you feel like sharing?
Well, no, if you asked me what he asked me, that is a conversation we've had, and I think that's attorney-client privilege, and I'm not going to touch that, in all due respect.
That's not what I'm asking. How did you assess him in terms of, does he seem okay to you? Did he seem healthy? Did he seem able to focus and understand you? Did he seem balanced?
Well, I think he made some knowing decisions today when we decided that we're challenging this extradition. I don't make those evaluations necessarily at this level, and so he seemed to understand my questions. He seemed to be able to interact with me, and so I was pleased with that.
How would you assess his mood? Did he seem upset? Did he seem worried?
Well, here's what I tell everybody, Chris, today is, use your common sense. You're a young man or an old man, whoever you are, and you're accused of, he hasn't been accused yet that I've seen, but the talk and the anticipation, probably out there is that he may be charged with a very serious offense. He's certainly behind bars, which I believe is wrong. I felt that the judge should have set bail today.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.